Alright y'all, Stan here with another video. Shout out, before I get started, shout out to my buddies Greg and Scott, Hostile 1LE and Frosted Flake 1LE. Shout out to them, shout out to their dad, Greg Sr. Basically, you can see it behind me. We got, if it'll turn, we got the engine for my 1LE. Basically, they have another LT1 that I have now. I'm gonna rebuild that, and then I'm gonna put it in my car and take the engine out of my car and give it back to them. So that's what this video is about. It's about me. I'm probably gonna tear this engine down as soon as I get home. I'm not too far from home, so we'll do that. But watch this whole video. Make sure you like, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. I was going to try to make this a little cool video with the drone and everything, but it looks like it's raining right now, so we'll see. But like I said, make sure you watch this whole video. I'll give you some cool clips, and let's get into it. Alright y'all, so here it is. The beautiful, let me just show you so nobody's confused. Where is it? Well, you probably can't see it, but LT1 for the Camaro. I'm about to unload it. Gotta get my thumbnail and everything, and then unload this bad boy. I'll do some, like I said, time lapse on it, show you guys that. But shout out to Greg and Scott and Greg Sr. For this engine pretty much. So let me go ahead and get this thing unloaded. Alright guys, so I just got the LT1 in the garage. Wasn't as nearly as bad as trying to get 6.0, that's a 6.0. Wasn't nearly as bad as getting a 6.0 out of the truck. That was actually pretty smooth, pretty easy. I know y'all guys probably watched it like, what is he doing? But it's really the easiest way. I don't have to go get the engine hoist and do all that. Just put it on the stand and let it work its way off the truck. So got it off, happy about that. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and break this thing down, because it'll save me time at the engine shop. It shouldn't take that long to take it apart. Because taking an engine apart is relatively easy. It doesn't really matter what you got going on. I will mark the pistons and all that. Take these heads off and get everything else apart, put the heads back on just for the heck of it, and we'll be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. So my dad came down here, and I'm glad he reminded me. I had to drain the little bit of oil that's left in here. And one thing I wanted to show you guys about this engine is it is a little hurt. So some sludge came out of it, which is some coolant and oil in it. Not that it makes a difference to me, because this engine's going to be completely rebuilt from top to bottom. But let's see if I can find it. It's piston number 5 over here. That's the one that's hurt. So that's the one we'll check out here in a little bit, but I'm going to take the head off the other side first, and we will see what piston number 5 looks like. Greg really wants to see it, so we'll do that for him too. Like I said, I'm going to take the whole engine apart. So let me get back to it. Alright, so this is the passenger side of the engine, and there's definitely a lot of water in these bad boys. But we already knew that going into it. But I guess I'm the one, obviously, that took it apart, so I'm doing the investigation on it. And all this stuff's going to get cleaned up, but it's just nice to check it out. We'll pop off the other side. That's going to be the interesting side with that piston. We don't know if it's cracked or just the ring. I think we know the cylinder wall is nicked too, so we'll check that out. Alright guys, so unfortunately I had to stop in my tracks because lesson learned with the LT platform that it is a little bit different. I mean, obviously it's different from LS's, but the heads, there's a nice fancy, extremely dumb hex socket or hex bolt in the front of the driver's side head. Really don't see a reason for it and why GM decided that was a great idea. My dad mentioned that the tech's got to make money too, but if someone's went to lengths to take the cylinder heads off an engine, I'm pretty sure they're not going to take it to GM just for one odd bolt over there. So unfortunately that stopped me. Like I said earlier, I got this one cylinder head off, took the oil pan off. I got to get a bouncer puller because I've had to borrow a few of them a few different times for the engines over there, and I'm tired of borrowing one. Not that I'll be building any engines anytime soon, but when I do need one, I never have one. So I'm just going to get one and then just let it sit around. Got to get the Allen head socket to get that head bolt off. The rest of the head's ready to come off. I got all the other bolts out. I did look at the bottom of the engine, through the bottom, to find piston number 5, and like a corner of it is missing from the bottom side. I'm sure the top's pretty similar as well, but like I said, the corner, like if you're looking at this side of the piston, this whole bottom side just right there before you get to the wrist pin is all missing. Like I said, I don't know what the top looks like, but I'm sure, I think Greg said it might be cracked or something like that. The bottom of the cylinder wall on that side look good. Greg did tell me there's probably a nick in there, but for the new pistons that are going in it, you have to clean the cylinder walls up anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Like I said, the head's off, the oil pan's off. I gotta get the right hex bolt, and then I realized there's one more thing I gotta get. I can't remember right this second, but I'll get that. And the bouncer puller, and then we'll be good to go. But other than that, I guess that's it. Camaro's here. Got some new stuff coming from Corsa as well, so it's pretty dark outside. But other than that, you guys have a good day, and I appreciate you for watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. My dad cleaned up the CTSV pretty good. It's looking pretty beastly. So have a good day. I'm dirty. I don't feel like showing my face because I'm kind of sad that this didn't work out. So there's that. Bye-bye.